finde es immer ein bisschen random, dass es jetzt auf Englisch ist, aber na gut. So, dann schauen wir mal, was in meinem Kurier abgeht.
Now
Finde
I need to
Abnaxis
find a city
damals in
green.
den grünen
I
Lagen.
wish Crow
Okay.
was with me. I feel less
Das
alone with
wünschte
that
ich
silly
auch.
bird around.
Das Licht ist hier anders jetzt. Clear!
You're back, and your head's still on. Did you swim?
Swim? No, boat. I boated. I mean, they dropped me off in a boat.
Impressive. So, what's the next step on our grand adventure? Tea and biscuits? A hearty nap, perhaps?
I need to find the city green and the home of Abnaxis.
I visit the city green every day to clean my feathers in the fountain. Follow me.
Okay, danke. Ah, ist schon schön hier irgendwie.
I really wish you had wings.
So do I, Crow. Hey, are you okay?
Sure, why wouldn't I be?
I mean, April and...
Of course I'm not okay, okay? But I'm okay. I'll be okay. It's okay. We're okay. Don't worry about it, okay?
Okay.
She's not the first friend I've lost, and she won't be the last. You learn to roll with the punches. It's either that or punch back. Real hard.
No. Hä? Ja gut. So viel dazu.
Ich habe gehört, dass die Leute vom
Lol.
Erntemond reden. Das muss alles Teil der Erntefeierlichkeiten sein.
Das ist so random. Auf einmal ist wieder Deutsch.
Also,
Na
wie
gut.
läuft das Geschäft? Ziemlich gut. Ich meine, das Erntefest.
Es ist so schön hier. Ich finde es viel schöner. Also die Gegend hier finde ich auf jeden Fall irgendwie schöner als in Europolis. Hey,
How's your
Krähe.
memory coming along? Do you remember
It's wieder
anything about
Englisch.
this place now?
I worked so hard to remember, but no, not much. It was winter.
True. Winter changes everything. What with the snow and the ice and all.
And the city looked different. Smaller.
It probably has grown a bit.
But no, I don't really remember anything at all.
Perfectly fine. I also remember very little, but then I am a bird with a bird brain. So what can you expect?
Es ist Englisch und Deutsch jetzt. Haben wir Denglisch. So. Ich denke, das sollte hier sein.
What's going on here? Isn't that... Are they trying to chop down Abnaxis' abode? Great. That's great.
Nein.
So this is it. Abode of, big ugly thing what speaks funny?
Apparently so.
And there's someone else here.
Apparently so.
Huh.
Krähe.
Good
Kann ich
bird.
Lol.
So what now?
Das
I
frage ich
don't
mich
know.
auch.
Do you have any suggestions?
We kill them, bury their bodies, and then go about our lives as if nothing happened.
Gute Idee.
That's disturbing.
I know. I'm dark.
I'm really not in the mood for killing today. Or any day.
Fine, then you come up with something.
Krähe.
I got nothing. I mean, aside from murdering, but you seem to be so against that all of a sudden.
Okay.
Once this unholy tree's been knocked down, the electorate will take me seriously. They'll see I have the power to get things done. Maybe then I can stop licking the arses of the Azadi. Goddess this and goddess that. A member of the voting public. I honour Hilaris Esquire at your service, madam. But I'm sure I don't need to introduce myself to you, You've seen my face in print and in public appearances. You know me as an honourable and truthful fellow who stands with the common man. And
Naja.
woman. We shan't forget the common woman. Yes, yes. I'm, of course, running for Commissioner of City
Alles
Watch,
klar.
a position sorely and desperately in need of new blood. The Watch needs strength. It needs direction. It needs humanity. In other words, it needs me.
Let's see if I can get him talking about himself. He's gunning for a political position with the City Watch. You're running for City Watch?
Stadtwache.
Indeed, the Watch is in dire need of strong male leadership in this time of dark crisis.
Klar.
Male.
As you well know, the current commissioner, a person of the female persuasion, has failed to maintain order in the city in these dark, trying times. She's been soft on sorcery, magnanimous with magicals. She's indulged the occult, and she's extended an open hand to non-humans, acting in discord with our foreign benefactors. Oh, it's understandable she's weak. She's sentimental. She's merely a woman, and she's not been able to properly inspire the men of the Watch to take appropriate action against our occult immigrants. As soon as I'm elected, this will change. We will honor Azadi law and make Mercuria pure again. No more magic. No
finde ich aber
more
nicht gut.
magicals. And our
No
women
more
folk
magic.
can once again
No more
return to home
magicals.
and hearth to be pampered and protected by their husbands, fathers and brothers. As it should be. Yes, yes.
It looks like they're trying to destroy Abnaxis's abode. Why
Okay.
are you trying to knock down this tree?
Well, it's not just a tree. It's an affront to common decency and humanity. This so-called domicile was the dark and dangerous den of one of the most militant of magicals. An abominable beast that threatened our young and our women by its mere existence. Eradicating this occult stone tree from our historic green is not just my election promise to voters, but my God's-given responsibility as a human being.
Ich muss aber in dieses Haus.
He appears to be an Azadi supporter. I wonder how
Oder halt in
genuine it
diesen
is.
Baum.
I take it you're happy with the Azadi occupation.
No, I wouldn't call it an occupation, not anymore. The Azadi came to save us from the Tyrant invaders, and they stayed to protect us against all magicals. They're our benefactors, not our oppressors. But the resistance has put us all at risk. Unless we re-establish human dominion over the Northlands, we'll be vulnerable when the Azadi eventually return to Azadir. For believe me, they will. Oh, they've promised as much. This is not their land, and they to build a Mercuria by and for humans. One that can stand the test of time and stand up against occult invaders. We must invest in the future. And you can't spell future without owner Hilaris.
Hilaris.
It's Hilaris, right?
Oh no, Hilaris Esquire, licensed solicitor, and
Oh,
your
yeah,
candidate
yeah.
for Commissioner
Blah, blah.
of City Watch.
It's an unusual name.
It's unique, certainly, but it's a Northlander name with deep roots in Mercurian society.
Du redest mir
My
zu
father,
viel.
the esteemed Hubert Hilaris Esquire, served dutifully for many years on the council. He was respected, feared, and admired by all. Of course, that
Okay.
was before he was beguiled by that Dulmari witch. She used her wily sorcery and beastly sensuality to lure my father away from his family, away from us. I've sworn to restore our sacred heritage. The witches shall burn, humanity shall prevail, and the name Hilaris shall no longer be the butt of spiteful jests.
Okay, beruhig
Well,
dich, tschüss.
best of luck with everything.
Luck is the lazy man's excuse for failure. Luck is an occult idea. I create my own destiny, young madam, and so should you. Here's my advice to you. Find yourself a decent human husband and start breeding decent human babies. This is how you can best contribute to our common manifest destiny. And remember, a vote for honor is a vote for humanity.
Nee.
If it wasn't
Go
for
on, put
honor's
your
good,
back
I
into
would
it, man.
thump
This
that
is
reactionary
pathetic.
misogynist on the
Merely a
head.
tree.
No court would convict me. It would be justified
Okay.
homicide.
Finde einen Weg, Honor Hilaris und seine Schläge loszuwerden. Okay, Krea.
We could go get filthy drunk, forget about this whole saving the world business, and enjoy the festival of reaping like everyone else in this town.
Okay.
Crow, could you fly over there for me?
Why?
Just trust me.
Why?
Jesus, please, Crow.
Fine. Pardon me for wanting to play a role in my own destiny. I'll do it.
Thanks.
Talking bird. Filthy magic.
Krähe.
That's it. The home of Abnaxis.
Das hat wohl
Now,
nicht
I just need to
funktioniert.
find a way inside.
Any ideas? You're usually full of ideas. Just let the ideas happen, Zoe. Again? Serious?
You little fowl.
Hey.
Not again.
Okay, es funktioniert wohl nicht ganz.
I applaud your optimism, Zoe, but my brain's the size of a moist pea and it's currently preoccupied with lunch plans. Yeah, I know the drill.
Thanks. Wag es nicht. Können diese Penner irgendwie auch mal verschwinden? Ach, Krähe.
I got it. We'll just... Nope, it's gone now. The idea's left the nest.
Nee, ich
How
hab
about you?
nichts.
Anything?
Okay, da warst du. Da warst du.
Are you doing
Heu?
this just to annoy me? Because it's working.
Ich muss nur alles ausprobieren. Das wird so nicht. Krähe, hilf mir mal. Hast du jetzt was zu
I
sagen?
got nothing.
Okay. Heu bringt nichts. Hier warst du, hier warst du.
Someday soon
Mauer.
I'm gonna complain to the Guild of Sidekicks about this.
Still, you filthy little fowl.
Okay, es hat auch noch nicht wirklich funktioniert. Ich probiere nun mal alle Möglichkeiten
We
aus,
could
ne?
go get filthy drunk.
Das hatten wir schon, okay.
Thank the gods of feathers you're paying me well. Wait, that's not a thing you do.
Wie a Friends, Krähe. Danke für deine Hilfe. So, Krähe. Okay, es hat noch nicht ganz funktioniert.
Any ideas?
Okay, warte. Auf dieser
Again?
Mauer warst du noch nicht. Ja, tut mir leid. Holy shit. Der Typ zerstört alles.
I feel better having Crow around, even though I'm not sure
I
what
applaud
he
your
can do.
optimism.
Still, a useless sidekick is better than no sidekick. I'm not saying he's useless.
Hier ist nichts.
Yeah, yeah. Are you doing
Ja,
this
noch mal
just
auf
to
seinen
annoy me?
Kopf.
Because it's working.
Hold still, you filthy little fowl.
Geronimo!
Was? Nein! Oh mein Gott.
What kind of shoddy job are the Azadi doing when they're still talking birds?
Krähe, du hast mich erschrocken.
I got it. We'll just...
Alter, hab ich mich gerade erschrocken.
Oh, my skin crawls at the very idea of occult flying creatures within the city. That God's damn talking bird. Magical aberration. Forget me hands on the filthy feathered thing. I'll twist its scrawny little... language. What can I do for you, young madam?
Let's play this nice and cool, Zoe. About that talking bird that's bothering you.
Yes, what about it?
I just saw it.
Where? Go look for that goddamn bird over there. Did you see that occult fowl? It's making a mockery of our decent, honest labour.
About that talking bird.
Yes, what about it?
I just saw it.
You did? Use your finger, woman. Point! That filthy, chattering fowl must be over there somewhere. Go check.
Wie?
Have you seen a filthy talking bird anywhere? It's been taunting us.
Let's play this. I've had enough. Let's play this nice. About that talk.
Yes, what about it?
I just saw it.
Again? Show me.
Hier.
The magical bird is making a mockery of us. Get it!
Someday soon. Thank the gods of feathers you're paying me well. Wait, that's not a thing you do.
Don't move, I've got you now.
Geronimo!
Das funktioniert nicht wirklich.
If I get my...
About that talking bird that's bothering you.
Yes, what about...
I just saw it.
Where?
Hier geht's nicht, hier nicht.
Grab that bird!
Ich weiß nicht, was ich tun soll.
After talking to Mr. Hilaris, I want nothing more than to administer a solid beating. But I think I'll leave that for next time.
Krähe, kannst du mir bitte sagen, was wir tun sollen?
I got nothing.
Okay.
Soft feathers.
Again?
Wait for it. Damnation, where did it go? Did you see that?
About that talk.
Yes, what about it?
I just saw it.
You did? Use your finger, woman. Point!
Kann ich den Typen nicht irgendwie... Okay, geh mal dahin.
Don't let the bird get away!
Yeah.
Ich bin dezent verwirrt. Aber nur dezent. Ich habe keinen Plan, wie ich das gerade anstellen soll. Wie? Ich meine, wie? Hey, du.
Let's play about that talking bird.
Yes.
I just saw
Bla bla
Show
bla.
me. Go look for that goddamn bird over there.
So. Krähe,
Are you
Fly.
doing this just...
Vielleicht, wenn er den Vogel irgendwie sieht. Oh. Wow.
Soft-headed fool.
Darauf hätte ich
We'll need
eigentlich
to
früher
carry him home
kommen
to have
können,
someone
oder?
look at his head.
Oder?
The tree can wait until tomorrow.
Ah, typisch
You do the
Jackie.
carrying. I'd do it myself, but
So,
someone needs to lead the way and keep an
56.
eye out for
Falls ich so
potholes.
etwas schneiden werde. Ich bin ja
That
so
was
ein
brilliant.
Idiot. Danke,
First,
Krähe.
I did my thing, and then that goofball tried to hit me with a rock, and then stuff happened, and Dung for Brains got knocked out, and then they all left. End scene. It was
Das hast
almost
du
like
gut
one of those
gemacht.
puppet shows that Wizard puts on in the square. It was hilarious!
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
That's the most fun I've had since... I don't know. I guess since I hung out with April all those years ago.
Danke, Krähe. Du bist nett. Okay.
Locked, but I have the key.
Bam. Ich bin schon so gespannt, was da dahinter ist. Ich warte hier eigentlich schon ewig lang, dass ich dort mal reinkomme.
This place looks a lot bigger on the inside. It is a lot bigger on the inside. Okay, this is freaky. I feel dizzy. There must be magic here because this makes no sense. Those are some portentous looking books. I wish I could read again. Why should I be surprised? I've seen weirder things. Weird is my new normal. Right, so, clues. There are enough musty old books here to fill a university library's special collection of musty old books.
Ich glaube, wir haben das Buch gefunden.
Oh, that's interesting.
Someone's here. I can't... Who's... Oh, God.
I must apologize, ma'am. I didn't mean to frighten you. Zoe Castillo. You're the last person I expected to find here.
He's right. This is a very odd coincidence. I remember him from my last visit to Mercuria. He's right.
So stimmt.
This is a very odd... I remember Brian,
Okay.
right?
Right. Brian. Brian Westhouse. We spent a few days in cramped quarters on a small airship. I'd be surprised if you didn't remember me.
It's been a confusing year. For a while, I remembered nothing. Even when I tried my best to remember, I couldn't. Well, not until now.
I know that feeling all too well, Miss Castillo. So you're back in Mercuria and
Aber sie hat sich an
this
was
place
erinnert.
of all places. How in the name of the balance did you get inside? People have been trying for years, but this house has strong wards. Venar magic, the oldest there is. And now I understand why. It's a treasure trove. Wait, is that the Annals of Dreaming? Good God, that's a lost treasure. Only 5 were ever made.
Why be
Schlüssel.
secretive about it? I'm sure I can trust him. I'm not sure I want to tell this man absolutely everything yet.
Egal.
I guess it helped to have a key. I actually didn't know it was supposed to be so difficult to get in.
So there was a key all this time. The door wasn't locked with a spell. I was right. Where did you...
An acquaintance. Pure luck, I guess.
So what are you looking for here? The ambassador disappeared more than 10 years ago, as I'm sure you know.
It's not that I don't trust him, but I
Neugierig.
was just curious about what was in here.
You know what they say about curiosity, Miss Castillo?
It killed the cat?
What? No. Curiosity is the doorway to knowledge and wisdom. Looks like I picked the perfect day for a stroll in the green. I was wondering why that odorous Hilarious fellow wasn't still trying to chop this tree down. Now I know. Let's see if we find anything interesting, shall we?
Ich würde mich hier noch gerne ein bisschen
Those are some
umschauen.
portentous looking books. I wish I could
Ich
read
würde mal
them.
gerne nach da oben.
Amnaxis was a very well-read man, thing. There are enough musty old books here to fill... Those are some portentous-looking books.
Okay.
I wish I could read them. Obnaxus was a very well-read man.
Jo,
Thing.
das ist so einschend nichts Interessantes. Schade.
Have you found anything of interest? Keep looking. This place is a treasure trove.
There are enough musty old books here to fill a university library's special collection of... Those are some portentous-looking books. Obnaxus was a very
Bücher.
well-read man. Thing.
Notiz. Was steht denn da in dieser Notiz? Oh Gott, ich kann diese Schrift nicht lesen. Könntest du bitte? Das
Looks like a handwritten note. It's another one of Obnaxus's notes.
Fascinating.
Westhouse might be able to decipher that note.
Okay. Noch eine Notiz. Sehr schön. Bücher. Aha. Noch eine
All
Notiz.
those years and it was right here under my nose.
Eine Karte.
Without a reference to the Purple Mountains, that map won't help me.
Dann schaue ich doch noch mal nach oben. Ist hier noch irgendwo
There are enough musty old books here to fill a university library's special collection
eine
of musty old
Notiz oder
books.
so? Schaut nicht so aus. Okay, dann rede ich mal mit dem Typen.
Obnaxus left so much behind. There's a wealth of information here.
What do you think this means?
I'm not sure there's much to learn from that one.
Okay, dann haben wir noch das
What do
hier.
you think this means?
I'm not sure there's much.
Hast du dein Ernst?
This
Und
looks
das?
interesting.
The first dreamer references in the annals of dreaming. That's this book right here. And the chapter about the first dream, it's
Okay.
certainly a starting point. Let's see what it says.
Can you read that book?
I've lived in Arcadia for decades, and there hasn't been much to do aside from studying ancient texts, so yes, I can read this book. Let's see, the chapter in question speaks of the Ular. They are said to be wardens of the Dreaming One, whatever that means. It's a rough translation. The English language isn't quite up to the task. The Ular and the Yete, one people that split into two. That sounds familiar. It says here the Yete left the Purple Mountains to go
Okay.
south to burrow into the ground. Something about a well of dreams. I mean, I don't know how much of this is true and how much is fantasy or prophecy. It's a difficult book to decipher. There's
Okay.
also something
Sound.
about two dreamers becoming one. It's vague. This is almost certainly a prophecy of some sort. The Ular live on Cloud Peak. It's in the mountains of Yedra. Where's that on the map? Ah, there it is. Straight north across the
900
plains,
Ebenen mit
right
dem
in the middle
Grenzberg.
of the border mountains. This is an old book, so I don't know if they still live there. I've never heard of the Ular. They might all be dead.
That note fell out of the annals when Westhouse turned the pages.
Kannst du
Notes.
was?
Notes everywhere.
Okay, dann gibt es mal den
This
Typen.
note fell out from the pages of the annals. What's a soulless stone?
I'm not sure. The Soul Stone was taken from Luke's by the warlock Clax. It must be retrieved, or the past, present, and future will cease to be.
That sounds ominous.
It does indeed. I don't know about any soulstone, but I'm guessing this Clax fellow does. I wonder if Obnoxus means old roper Clax. April told me his story. He was a two-bit wizard who resided in a floating castle up north near the border mountains. April said she taught him a lesson. She didn't get into any details, but he lost his castle. Last I heard, he's doing children's theater here in town. Reformed, apparently, if that's a thing a wizard is capable of. Sounds like this soulstone is important.
Okay. Was noch was
If
zu
you see
sagen?
anything that looks relevant, let me know. I can probably decipher it for you.
Okay, vielleicht finden wir irgendwie irgendwo hier noch was. Bücher, nur Bücher. Kann ich die Karte jetzt nehmen?
I'm sure Obnoxus won't mind me borrowing
knew
this.
it! I
I'll
knew
return
it!
it to him in person, if I make it to Cloud Peak.
Wenn du fertig bist, begib dich zurück in die Stadt, um Roper Klacks zu suchen. Okay, ich schau noch, ob hier oben echt nichts mehr ist. Man kann ja nie sicher genug sein. Ne, es sind nur Bücher. Okay.
Fascinating.
Ja gut, dann denke ich mal, dass wir eigentlich fertig sind.
I'm sorry, did you want something?
Nö, okay. Tschüss.
I should get going. Should we...
Would you mind terribly if I stayed here to read these books?
Well, it's private property, isn't it?
Obnoxus isn't coming back, and I've been itching for a chance to peruse his library for years
Ja
now.
gut, dann mach
I
halt.
promise I won't remove anything or make a mess.
He
Oh,
might have the
man.
best of intentions, but I made a promise to blind Bob. I'd feel awful if anything happened to Obnoxus's abode. It doesn't look like Brian's going to do any damage to the place. He's respectful and curious. It couldn't hurt to let him stay.
Ich hasse diese Entscheidung. Oh Mann. Ich weiß nicht, was ich tun soll. Er schaut eigentlich vertrauenswürdig aus, aber das denke ich mir auch öfters bei anderen. Dann, wenn er irgendeine Scheiße macht, dann ist der Bob irgendwie böse auf uns oder so. Das wäre auch scheiße. Okay. Ich weiß nicht, was ich tun soll. Ich weiß es echt nicht. Eigentlich würde ich ihm... Ich weiß es nicht, es ist so schwer.
It doesn't look like Brian's going to do any damage to the place. He's respectful and curious. It couldn't hurt to let him stay.
Ah, fuck. Ich will nicht, dass...
It doesn't look like Brian... He might have the best of intentions, but It doesn't... I guess... Okay. I mean, it's not my house.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Ms. Castillo. I hope our paths cross again very soon.
Wehe, du machst Scheiße. Ich sag's dir. Dann raste ich nämlich aus.